All right. So, real quick, why this list is up at all is because last night when I was watching Alien Earth, which by the way, shameless plug, if you guys want to hear my thoughts on Alien Earth premiere as well as the following episodes, hit the link in the description box below. Head on over to my Patreon. Hit the first tier. That'll allow you access to do so, as well as check out movie reviews and polls that affect videos here on Patreon, here on YouTube, and as well as Patreon. So let's get started. Now, the reason why I talked about it is, again, a Tool song started playing in the credits for episode 2 of Alien Earth, and this made me go, oh yeah, Tool is one of my favorite bands of all time. So I have done videos talking about Ice Nine Kills and Metallica's my favorite songs from Metallica and Ice Nine Kills. So I thought I'd bring it back and talk about Tool. Now, Tool has a menagerie of great songs, and it was really hard to nail down a top 10. In fact, outside of the top 3, I don't know if I could come back and redo this list again and still not feel like it's my top 10. But these are the ones I really like, are the ones that I'm like, yeah, right now these feel like my top 10 right now. And as always, I'm not saying this is the definitive top 10. I'm just saying, like, this is basically my personal top 10. So if you think a song should be higher or lower on the list, that's totally fine. I got no problem with you. I'm always excited to hear what you guys have to say. And I'm sure someone's going, he had a lot to say. He had a lot of nothing to say. See, I know that joke, assholes. Anyway, so let's go. So let's talk about the list. Starting off at number 10, Prison Sex. Prison Sex is a rough song to listen to, and I'm sure a lot of people like, ooh, right out the gate, Prison Sex is one of your favorite Tool songs. It's so dirty and grimy, and when you know the themes of it and what it really means, it's heartbreaking, but also just it has this dirtiness to it. But it's a brutal song to listen to, but the beat is just so good, and at the same time, it sounds it almost sounds in a weird way uplifting, but it's so awful at the same time. Like, when you really listen to the lyrics, that's going to be a carrying thing through a lot of Tool songs, is that when you really, like, sit down and listen to the songs and their meaning, it's rough. Especially Prison Sex. But it's a song I keep coming back to because, oh, man, Carrie is such a fucking good bass player, man. It's so grimy and so brutal to listen to. It's not a song I will put on repeat, but it's one I'm like, yeah, like, this will be a good one. Anyway, moving on to number 9, Eulogy. Eulogy is a song that took me to have some appreciation for. Kind of like Tool on a whole, where at first I would listen to it, I was like, man, there's not a lot going on here, but when you really, like, again, dive into the lyrics and learn about what it means, and also just the the meanings behind it, it's really good. And again, having listened to, like, it's a song it took me a while to appreciate. That's kind of what I feel like a lot of Tool fans have to go through their first time listening, is just this level of appreciation. But God, Maynard just fucking brings it in this vote. I think this is a very underrated song too. When it comes to Anemia as an album. Anemia is, I would probably say, my favorite album, Tool album. But I will say my favorite Tool song is not on Anemia. But then again, like I said, the top 3 could just switch around any time, and I would still feel like they could be my tops. Anyway, getting back to Eulogy. Eulogy is a great melodic story about how we view politicians and everything else. So, like, Undertow did that a lot, but I feel like it gets really encapsulated in Anemia, especially with Eulogy. Next up, right at number 8, Right in 2. This one is another, like, great song that has great build-up to it. There's a great story about, like, humanity and our drive to just destroy each other for no other reason than we exist, and how we're just kind of careening into self-destruction, like always. Yeah, every year this song gets more and more topical. But yeah, Right Into has a great, just kind of transcendent feel to it. And I absolutely adore this song. Next up, at number 7, we have H. H is... I don't think people talk enough about H. I really don't feel like people talk enough about H as a song. I know it's like everyone's like, yeah, but Jimmy's the real underrated song, or Eulogy. H is another one where I'm like, guys, this one has some bangers too. I know it's not as long as the other songs, but damn, just because a song needs to be like 20, not every song needs to be like 20 minutes long. That was kind of my thing with Prison Sex, is that kind of proves that sometimes Tool can just get the point across in like less than 20 minutes. But yeah, H is another one where there's this meaning behind it with the snake and everything else of self-doubt and things like that. It's another one where it's kind of more, it's a slower, less brutal song. It's a more melodic story. Next up, we have at number 6, we're at the halfway point. And yes, I am looking at the list because I know I'd forget the place if I didn't have it written fucking down. Number 6, we have Jambi. Jambi, fun fact, was actually, the reason why it's called Jambi is literally because it's named at, the title of the song has no meaning to the song itself. Jambi literally is just a reference to the genie from fucking Pee-wee's Playhouse. I'm not joking. Anyway, Jambi is real. It's a very sweet song, actually. It's a great song about talking about like power and, you know, ones we love. I think it also has like this kind of fun build up to every encore and every chorus and everything else. It's also like a song I don't feel like it gets a lot of love in terms of the fandom. I think it gets buried by some other songs in the album. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like all this like a lot of these songs are the ones most Tool fans don't talk about. I know, and no disrespect to other like the big ones like 10,000 Days and Wings for Marie. I love those songs too. But these are the ones I like really come back to more than anything else. Anyway, so Jambi's one of them. Next up, here's a little more popular song, Anemia. Anemia is such a fun song because it is straight up fuck LA. I mean, obviously, LA you've been through enough, but like the LA culture, I should say. That's what it's really about. Is not so much fuck you LA, it's more about the LA music culture at the time and how it stagnated up until this point. And I gotta be honest, it's always fun to sing, you know, all the like fuck all your fake wannabe gangster shit, fuck all your tattoos, fuck all your culture. Just, it's a great song about like, I fucking hate this the studio oversight and the need to consume managed music and have it be in this wrapped up in this fake gloss. I think it's a great song, and it really just ties the album together, honestly. Yeah, Anemia. It's also like just really fun to sing along to. Anyway, number 4, The Grudge. The Grudge is another one, and God, does Maynard bring it all in that scream. You know the one I'm talking about if you've heard this song. This is another one where it's very, you know, it's another very deep transcendental song, and I feel like that's going to be repeated a lot and it has been repeated a lot in this video. But The Grudge is another song where I had to appreciate it. I had to listen to it a few times. I was like, oh, it's good. And then, like, after listen 5, I'm like, Saturn ascends. Oh, it's so good. And that's the thing is, like, Tool songs can be pretty long. Trust me, when I get to the next 3, you're going to see why. But Tool songs can run pretty long, but I feel like it's not wasted. You know what I mean? And The Grudge is an example of that. And no better example of that is when we get to the top 3. Now, the top 3, like I've been saying through this whole video, is that these 3 could easily be my number 1 on any given day. But these are my 3 favorite Tool songs, and they can shift around no matter what. So let's get started with Lateralus. When people ask me, which is very few in between, hey, I want to listen to Tool, what's a song you could give me to listen to Lateralus? It's Lateralus. Like, that's the song I would always go to make people Like if you want to get into Tool, listen to Lateralus. But it's like 9.5 minutes long. It's not gonna be wasted. Yeah. Lateralus is the encapsulation of everything that is Tool. That song to me is Tool. Like that song is the embodiment of what Tool is with Lateralus. It's beautiful, it's brutal when it needs to be, and it follows a mathematical form down to the wire. Like I said, Lateralus, in my opinion, is the embodiment of Tool. Next up, at number 2, we have Stinkfist. This is the song that basically made me want to do the list and begin with. Stinkfist is a beautiful love song about anal fisting. I can't put it in any other kind of form, guys. That's what it is. But just the stringy, disgusting beat to it. It's also, it feels like a brutal love song. And it's also just kind of this grossness to it, but there's charm as well, if that makes any sense. It's great. Even though, yes, it is about anal fisting. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. Anyway, now for my favorite song of all time, which is going to be kind of cheating because, well, it's 2 songs in one, and that's Parabola. Parabola and Parabola are 2 songs put together, and I honestly count them as one and the same because they are literally like you can't do one without the other. They feel like one cohesive piece and how they tie into each other. The song has this beautiful meaning of like how we are beyond our flesh and how we are beyond pain. One of my favorite lyrics is, "We are eternal, all this pain is an illusion." And it's a great song about in a weird way overcoming pain, overcoming the struggles of life, and ascending into something else, and something beautiful. So yeah, those are my top 10 favorite Tool songs. But you guys tell me in the comments below, if there's any Tool fans out there, let me know in the comments below, what are your top 10 favorite Tool songs? And like I said, this isn't like a definitive list. This is just my personal opinion. Yeah, just comment below, let me know. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.